How's it going, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing more of a vlog style. I've got a service call to run, and then I'm going to drive all the way out to the Riverside job to do a maintenance on the two Bosch systems that I installed about a year ago. Let's do some work.
This video is brought to you by True Tech Tools, quality tools, essential support.
And by RLS, original, patented, proven. I'm gonna go grab some coffee real quick, and then we gotta head to Nashville for a service call. This is gonna be a new customer, and so I don't know what to expect on this one or what the equipment looks like or anything. It's just a referral job, so they say it's not keeping up. We're gonna go out there and check it out and see what's going on. So Trevor's not a big coffee drinker, but there's still time to convert him over to the dark side. Black coffee, that is. All right, so this is what we're looking at today. Customer says the unit's just not keeping up. They just moved in about a week ago. So we're gonna give it a good thorough looking over and check everything out, see what we can come up with. All right, so go ahead, get these installed inside. Sure. And I'll get this thing, if you could, go ahead and turn the thermostat on too, and we'll get this thing checked out. All right, now that I got the probes in place, got the MeasureQuick app opened up on the iPad. So, looks like we got a fixed as far as the meter device goes. Let's see here. We need to do some ductwork. It's not getting any airflow upstairs. Let's see. All right, so I've got all the probes in place, and looking at the MeasureQuick app, everything looks good. We've got the checkered flag. Everything looks within range. Temp split looks good. Let's see here. Total external static pressure is 0.5. So, I mean, I'm happy. Superheat is within range. Everything seems to be looking really good. Obviously right now, let's see, what's the outdoor temperature? 76, 75. So I think they're having issues with the system not keeping up when it's, 90 something degrees out, and the ductwork might have something to do with that. But as of right now, everything looks to be in good shape. I mean, if the duct were an issue, we would see that temp split to be a lot higher. So I can't really suggest anything at the moment. All right, so after talking to the customer, they just bought this house not even 2 weeks ago, and so he doesn't have a lot of history behind it. But after checking everything out, I've noticed the package unit is running full speed, doing the best it can. There's no issues there. What the previous owners did, they turned the upstairs into a livable space, like a loft area, and they ran ducts off that unit up to that upstairs space. So my thinking is they didn't enlarge the unit, and they sure as heck didn't do the ducts right. So basically that unit's just overworking because the space is just too big for that system. So I recommended that we do a ductless unit for the upstairs so he can have separate control from the downstairs, and then disconnect that ductwork that's going upstairs. So yeah, just got to work on that estimate. But for now, he's just going to be running it the best he possibly can. So anyway, it is time to head to the Riverside job, check those systems out. I'm kind of excited because that was a project that I really enjoyed, and I really like that area. So it's time for a little drive. All right, so every Friday, Trevor and I have been trying to make it a thing where we go and have pizza. We both love pizza, so today it's Pizza Hut. We're out here in Sparta, Tennessee, and there's not too many options, so we're gonna get us some Pizza Hut. Dude, they gave us so many napkins. I guess they think we're slobs. Piece of pizza. Ooh, look at that. Italian sausage, banana peppers, jalapenos. Yes, sir. A little bit of dip and sauce. Yeah. Say that when the sun comes out, you got warm. Hot. That's a pretty decent pie. Oh, it's looking pretty good. Just got to get it cleaned up from all the grass clippings. All right, get the drain line vacuumed out. It's looking pretty good. Let's take a walk down here and check out the view. What we got here? 313. All right. Ooh, yeah. That looks nice. old one back in there. This one's about empty. HVAC graffiti. Looking pretty good. Looks like they got the hole patched up nicely. Oh yeah. If you could, can you go inside on the drain line? You'll see the vent on the drain line. Just put your hand on it while I vacuum this. We'll make sure it gets all the way through through the trap. Is that good? All right, so this is my pretty much go-to kit for when it comes to doing maintenances. I got the wet dry vac for vacuuming out the drain lines, drain pans, even if we have to vacuum out inside the condensers, got that. And then, so I've got the Milwaukee pack out here. So this is gonna be like a little tray, and we keep different things in there, brushes, the spray nozzle for the hose, and it clicks into the actual crate. And then as you can see, I've got the pan and drain treatment from the refrigeration technologies. I really like using this in P-traps, drain lines. This is just some standard simple green. If we need any kind of all-purpose cleaner in a spray bottle quickly, I just use that. But mainly we're using the Viper coil cleaner. We use this for basically the coils, shining or cleaning the actual unit itself, like the outside of it, the housing. We just spray that on there, it foams up nice. We use the brush, get it all nice and clean, and we rinse it off. That doesn't go in there, he just threw that in there. Then I've got the Viper condenser cleaner, so if it's really dirty, we'll use this. And then we have the same thing for the evaporator. So if either one of those coils are really dirty, we'll use those. Otherwise, we're just going to be using these. And then, of course, you got to use the foam gun whenever you're using these two types of cleaners. And then I use those collapsible hoses that shrink up really short, so they just lay right in here. Then this clips just like that. There's just enough room for those cleaners to stick out. You got your handle, and you're good to go. All right, check this out. Let's see that. And once you got it rinsed pretty good on the outside, instead of taking the whole lid off, obviously you want to make sure the power's turned off, so go ahead and pull the disconnect. And then we have this attachment that goes onto the hose. This has a little small hole in the end of it. That's why I keep this valve on here, so you can easily valve it off to remove whatever accessory you want. And then this thing can reach down in here without actually removing the lid. and you can wash it from the inside out. Pretty cool, huh? And then you just move it around and finish cleaning the coil. All right, I mean, it went well, pretty simple. It's only a year old, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal, not very dirty. As long as we stay on top of it, we'll be in good shape. So, but I do love coming out here. It is a far drive, but man, it's beautiful. Especially seeing the river right there in the backyard. It's super nice. But we got the filters changed, so they're good to go for the next 12 months. If you guys are not using Aprilaire filters, you should be. If you have the opportunity, you have the application to install those 4-inch filters, man, they're really, really good filters. Depending on what MERV you go with, they're going to be a 12-month filter. So this particular house, we have MERV 13, so those are good for 12 months. If you went up to the MERV 16, which is the biggest one you can get, those are 6-month filters. So even then, those are just really high quality filters. They're super easy to install, to replace. So highly recommend you guys check those out if you haven't already. But now we're gonna make the drive back to Murfreesboro. And actually I'm gonna be going to check out a potential new shop. So I found a location, I found one. It's a good size. The location is amazing. And so we're actually gonna go there now, meet the owner, and check it out to see if it's gonna be a good fit. There it is. She's a beaut. All right, so we are back in town and we're about 30 to 45 minutes early. So we figured we'd come down here to the river. I just picked up a new fishing pole yesterday. We need to get that lined, get out here and test it out. So that's what we're doing. It's a perfect day for it. The duck said, I'm turning around. Oh yeah.
And then more over here. They had all those head shells and all that here.
All right, so we just got done checking out that building. It's really big. It's got a lot of offices. It's got 4, 5 rooms, and then the warehouse part of it that's broken up into 2 areas. So the plan is it's like 4,000 square feet, which is much bigger than I need. But the plan is to share this space with a buddy of mine that is also an HVAC contractor in the area. We actually help each other out. So we're gonna go into it together if we decide to do it. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about it over the weekend and figure out if it's going to be a good fit for us or not, and if we want to go through with it. But as of right now, I'm a little undecided. So just going to sleep on it, see how I think. But that's going to complete today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it and you got something out of it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, see you guys later.